What's going on, guys? William Barry here, coming at you with another video. So this one is going to be a request from Rana. Rana. I hope I said it correctly. I do apologize. All right, it says, hello, good sir. I've thoroughly been enjoying your reaction, and I feel the urge to introduce you to a few artists. I joined your Discord, but I'm not particularly a social creature. I might gather the courage to speak up soon. Well, whenever you do, I cannot wait to hear from you. So many artists, but I'm not sure who to start with. I'm thinking Sleep Token, lyrical depth, gender fluidity, or genre fluidity, gender fluid. Whoops. Incredible musicality and a bit of mystery. I like that. I like all of these. I'm gonna full send it. I have heard one Sleep Token song. So I know I'm not, this isn't an entirely blind reaction. I've heard one. My buddy was into them for a while ago. I don't think this is it though. They're an anonymous masked band created by Vessel or Vassal. He writes everything except for the drums, which is taken care of 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4 are purely touring musicians, so he hires people to play these parts. That's pretty cool. I'm throwing you a deep end here. This is a band with a lot of lore you don't know. Yeah, I don't know any of this shit. So the lyrics won't hit you quite the same without the backstory. Got it? Vessel's music, like NF, tells a story over time. But this track will give you a taste, and you can see it if you want to go down that rabbit hole or not. Don't go into expecting a particular genre, though, although they're technically a metal band, kinda sorta. Thank God, I needed some metal back in my life. I highly recommend having the lyrics at hand. Big love from a weird, nerdy Aussie. And then, of course, I asked if I had permission to shout them out, and they said, yes. And also, he didn't request a song, but Steve also said, put a few kilometers worth of gas in the tank, and he sent me, I think, $20 Canadian. So thank you, Steve, as well. All right, Rana, let's get up into it. We got Sleep Token here. Make sure it's all on the recording side. It's recording. Cool. Turn the volume back on because there was an ad. All right. This is not the song I've heard. This is called Look to Windward. I've not heard this. Oh, it's relatively new. I heard Take Me Back to Eden. That's the one I heard. Okay. I'm getting like some nostalgic retro video game vibes right now. Keeping that motif and theme.
Just as my form starts to fashion, losing this war of attrition, just as I drift away, will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this?
Okay, so am I losing this war of attrition? I feel that every day. My procrastination levels are getting stronger. The war of being a decent person I'm losing.
Just as I drift away, will you haunt this eclipse in me?
Haunt this eclipse in me.
Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt?
Interesting when you use the word eclipse when referring to something inside you. It kind of makes sense. It kind of tracks, honestly. Because look, I know a lot of people cringe when I use video game references, But one, this looks like something from like Ionia, so fuck off. And two, video games are awesome. Fuck you. Three, video games are art. Also fuck you. And four, I'm just looking for reasons to say fuck you. Something that's really cool about Dark Souls is one of the ways that it plays with the motif of gods. And it's something that I've been trying to imitate in Ill of Men. Depending on how far you've gotten, you might be able to talk to me about the success or failures of such things. But in Dark Souls, the gods only got their power from the fragment of pygmy or something like that shared its souls with all of them, and then they found the lord soul or the vassal, and they created one big soul. That soul was Gwyn. He used his fire to create the Age of Fire, and then he split his soul and gave elements of that soul to I think everybody around him. Dude, it's been years since I played Dark Souls, but the interesting concept is that humans are born of darkness, and that's a cool concept. Something that I try to imitate a little bit in my own work. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for the idea that, like, what makes us human is our ego. Like, otherwise we would be no different than the animals, right? Like the animals that we eat and that we feast on today. I think what separates us from them is our ability to think things through, our ego, our pursuit of individual and self, and saying things that we deserve. I think that, you know, that we are creatures of nature caged in like civility. When you give people the opportunity to be the monster that they really are, man, they'll do terrible shit. They'll do terrible shit.
This eclipse in me. Will you hold this eclipse in me? With the shadows longer to me than a light, yeah. Moving so slow I could die. Say you can let me say, will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Damn. Okay. So much like NF, they use like a lot of cinematic stuff. Like, I need to find a better way of saying that, but they're using like the way that they're using repetition, and then kind of doing like this big switch off to another slow build up. They're playing along with like more cinematic, more episodic music, kind of like you were saying when you said they have a story. Now, what you're probably referring to, because I know NF does this, is like his music is like a chronological fucking thing. You can go from one CD to the next, and then if you keep following it, kind of like the most famous one was the album for Green Day, American Idiot, was like the whole album was like a story. So I could see what you're saying there, but I think also they just use more cinematic flair than most bands probably use. Like, listen to, like, I think these are strings, right? And even when that guy was singing, you could tell it was heavily processed, but in a way that muted it, in a way that made it sounded really good. Yeah, that. Like, the vocals are stripped away and the reverb is added. That's crazy. Do you not see how it's like cinematic though? Like this could be like a scene where they're like running to a place. You know what I mean? Like, man, when you start looking at what music can be used for, man, that's a fun concept.
Now I know why I woke up here on the shoreline, coughing up blood in the twilight. Everything looks the same.
Ooh.
Will you hold this eclipse in me? 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 Will you hold this eclipse in me?
What are we getting to, buddy?
Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Now, was he yelling at me the whole time that was happening?
Hold this eclipse in me. Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Yeah. He just ended it. So he was going mad like that whole fucking time, bro. That's crazy.
Hold this
Eclipse
eclipse.
in me. Oh, he's getting it, dude. Switch up to like a happier build-up. All right, so this sleep token dude he's just constantly building that aggression, and then explosion, and that explosion came in the middle of the song. What the fuck is gonna happen now? Usually you build up to that towards the end.
I've got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. You pray for sound and I pray for silence. Damn right.
Ooh, I got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. What the fuck, dude? That's actually heavy as fuck. Okay. All right. I see you, daddy. I see you.
I've got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. You pray for sound and I pray for silence. Damn right.
Oh, you pray for sound. I pray for silence. We are not the same.
I've got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. You pray for sound and I pray for silence. Damn right, faith is I can't deny. You'll find me with half a mind to get violent. It's over till I say it's over. No more little angel sitting on my shoulder. So give me the edge of a blade and a time and a place, and I'll leave them cold and pushing up borders. Walking with God, so merely stumbling forth until there's fire at the gates, until I fall to the floor. You know I'll
Didn't see that coming. What the fuck? This guy can sing too? Okay. Like, he's got a hip hop cadence right here. This is fucking awesome. How do we go from like fucking doing a metal scream for like fucking 19 seconds to like breaking down to like a hip hop fucking like trance fucking style, and then it sounds like he's about to go boy band fucking busking with fucking Ren right now. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, and you used to know me well. Ooh. Oh, and I wish that I could leave myself. Come the fuck on, dude. You baiting fucking bitch. I swear to God, dude, my guy hit me. I just got the gamed by the song. Bro, what the fuck? So pleasant and will you hold this eclipse for me? Oh, it's gonna blow up. Oh, I don't want it to be over. No!
Cheez-It craves can happen anywhere. So eat Cheez-It crackers any—
Oh, that was so gangster. What the ew. Ew, what are you gonna do with that? Oh, is the guy behind her trying to steal her? Okay. I need to just get Grammarly, dude. I wouldn't need an editor if I had Grammarly. Yo, Sleep Token slaps. I heard Take Me Back to Eden. Oh yeah, that's got 28 million views, so apparently everyone heard that one. No. Well, Rana, I am so glad I got to experience more of them. They're fucking all over the place. What a wild ride. We went through about 5 genres, like 3 different subgenres of metal. That was dope. That was sick. I'm glad I got to mess around with this a little bit. You're awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Obviously Sleep Token doesn't need much love from me. They have 1 million subscribers, but I mean, that was a That was a truly cinematic experience. Like we went, like you could plan an entire, what was that song? 7 minute? You could do like a 7-minute anime to that, and like music video from the ground up, and that would be fucking. I don't know how that hasn't been done yet. Fans, we need to get that shit going. Any of you animators, get out here. Let's do some fucking crazy shit. Could you imagine how crazy the world would be if everyone stopped trying to become rich themselves and like we just all work together on other shit instead of wanting to build up our own name? You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude. It's so painful. Oh, so what are they all? Oh, okay. They didn't have like a music video for this one yet. Okay. Well, that was so awesome. Thank you guys so much for Sleep Token. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys. Miranda, thank you for asking me to check them out. They were awesome. We'll dive deeper into some more of their music. As long as they're not, you know, one of those guys that are mean to people who react to their content. But all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace the fuck out. Oh yeah, the game. That's right. You just got game 2. What's up?